Hi everyone, it's Lisa with InkandInspirations.com, and in this video I want to share a little treat pouch or gift card holder, whatever you'd like it to be. It's something fun with a little reindeer on the front that you could get your kids involved with. So let me show you the size. A gift card would fit inside nicely, but I've just got a York peppermint patty stuck in there for the meantime. So just whatever, something small, but just something fun to do for the holidays. So I'm starting with a piece of cherry cobbler cardstock at 3.5 by 6, and we're going to do some scoring at 2 3/4 on this long side, and then again at 3 1/4. And that's just going to give us a little spine to make almost like a little folder or a book. Okay, so I'm going to fold on those score lines pretty well to give it a good crease. And to close it shut, I've used some seam binding ribbon. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that. I like to put a little bit of snail to hold it in place. And I'm going to wrap it around and try to get the ends even so that it can be tied in a knot as a closure. Okay. Then next I have a piece of designer paper, the Season of Style, and it's cut at 3 1/4 by 2 1/2. And I'll just put that over the ribbon, and that's going to secure it even more. And this will be the front and the background for our little reindeer. Okay. I'm going to be using the owl punch for the reindeer. You could also use our wide oval and then just add some little points for ears. Several punches would work for this, but I'm cutting off the feet of the owl, so those are his little ears. And then I have some little fringe here that I'm going to use for his hair, and this is kind of a sneak peek from the Occasions catalog that's coming up in January. We have a tool that will cut this fringe. Going to be lots of fun. So I'm putting that on the back there just to give him a little contrasting hair. And then I am going to take my sponge and a little bit of baked brown sugar, which is what I punched the little owl body from to make the reindeer head, and just sponge around the edge. Okay, and then I have sometimes I'd like to put a little dab of blush on the cheeks, and I'll probably take a little sponge dauber and put, which I had on my desk, but you know how that is. It's probably right in front of my nose and I can't see it. Anyway, speaking of nose, I used this circle right here for the little Rudolph nose, and I'm just going to put a little snail here. Put this down at the bottom. And then for the eyes, I used some googly eyes that I had left over from last year's holiday catalog. They may be some in the clearance rack, I'm not sure. But anyway, you can find these at most craft stores, or you can use the small punches from the owl punch, the little circles, to make your eyes too. Okay, so now for his antlers, I'm just going to freehand those. And I just kind of cut like this around and come on up and do some little spikes. And they, you know, with deer, they don't have to be the same, so I don't worry about it. I just cut something out. And this is crumb cake. And let's see, I'm going to make this one a little bit different, I think. Going up. Okay. And then I'm just going to adhere those to the back, probably with snail again. And that's something your kids could do. They'd probably have fun. And heck, you could go outside and find some little twigs and use them for antlers. Be really cute. And I know I've seen a snowflake punch used for antlers. I don't have that punch. It's a retired. But that would be cute too. But it's easy to cut them, or you know, just to get some Whisper Right cardstock and use the Oh What Fun sentiment from the Christmas Messages set. Stamp that in Old Olive. Then take my decorative label punch, and I want that saying over there to the left side. So I'm going to punch it out like that. And then I'm going to want a little background behind that. So I'm going to punch one again in this mainly cherry cobbler little plaid here. And then I'm going to adhere that just like that on the back. Put it together and then just adhere this over here toward the left. And then here's my little Rudolph. And I found my little cherry cobbler sponge dauber to give him a little color on his cheeks. And then I'm going to use, maybe if I can find some Stampin' Dimensionals. Or not. Let's just adhere him on here. Spread his antlers out a little bit. And then I can take a York Peppermint Patty or gift card, whatever I want to put in here. Any kind of candy will fit, any of those little miniatures. And tie this in a knot. And you'll have a cute little presentation for a gift card or a candy pouch, just something for the holidays. You could even do these pretty quickly to hand out to your child's class or your grandkids. Just have fun with it, and like I said, experiment with your Rudolph. Try your different punches and different means for your little antlers and see what you can come up with. So thank you for joining me. If you have any questions, visit me at geekinspirations.com, and I will see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.